Children are being put out, left homeless before even turning an adult. At 18, you're considered an adult. Sometimes parents give them that notice. When you're 18, you gotta get out. These kids are not even 18 yet. They're 17 years old and homeless. I don't know how a parent could live with their self knowing that their kid out on the streets and anything could happen to them at that young. I couldn't imagine myself being out on the streets at that young. Before we get into it, family, you already know what to do. And if you're brand new too, thumbs up this video so YouTube can push this content out. Smash subscribe to join the tribe and ring the post notification bell as well.
So welcome to my first official day of being homeless. It is Friday. Sorry, I'm so emotionally distraught. I'm on my way to work, so at least I don't have to find somewhere to go during the day. I currently have nowhere to live. I have no place to sleep. I don't have enough money for a room or even to afford a down deposit on an apartment. So yeah. And then tomorrow's Saturday and I don't work until I start my new job. And I have to live in the inner city of my job because I don't have enough money to buy a trans pass to travel. So I have to walk everywhere. So yeah. So come along as I try to figure out how to be homeless.
As I try to figure out how to be homeless. You can hear the pain in her voice, every single word that she's saying. She don't got no money, she don't got no transportation. She gotta walk everywhere and try to be homeless where she's at right now making this video. Man, that's tough. I'm hoping that she got some help. How could a parent sleep at night knowing that they kid feel like this and going through this? I get maybe teaching them a lesson if they've been disobedient, but it don't gotta be that tough of a lesson. The streets gonna end up teaching them a lesson, and that's when it's gonna be too late. When they get themselves in a situation they can't get out of, get strung out or something like that, then it's too late. I just feel like this can be avoided at 17. What could they have done so bad that they got put out at 17? Unless they tried to unalive the parent or something like that. Okay, cool, I can't sleep at night being around you. But still, by law, if they're not 18, they're not considered grown. They're supposed to be under their parents' roof. The parents not supposed to be putting the kids out. Not at 17, they're not. That's a teenager, 17. Here's another one, buddy right here, 17. Same situation.
And I'm finna catch y'all up on what's been going on in my life, man. So for y'all who don't know, I ain't been speaking out on it or nothing like that. But right now, folk, I'm homeless at 17. And I don't know if I can tell, folk, but I'm crying right now because I got mixed emotions. I don't know if I want to cry or laugh right now. If I break down in this video. Like y'all know, I'm a kid right now, and my family ain't always been in the best financial situation. So, you know, I ain't always had everything or whatever growing up, everything I wanted. So once I got my hands on some little money, I was trying to help. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to help everybody. Ain't nobody trying to help me, bro. I'm out here alone. I ain't even had no time to think about what's going on in my life. I just gotta stay on the move, bro. Every day, I gotta figure out, folks, where I'm finna lay my head at, bitch, where I'm finna eat, where I gotta do this and all that, folks. I ain't even had no time to think. I'm just not...
He said he been trying to help everybody else. That's how it be. The person that help everybody, when that person need help, is nobody there for them. Nobody will be willing to help them, or they're not in a financial situation to even help them. It'd be a bit of both. People really they really don't care. They be like, whatever. Don't even care to entertain what you saying. Like, hey, look, I need some help. They basically laugh at you like, man, whatever. Get out of here with that. When you was the one helping them, you be them same people.
Thinking about this shit, I've been homeless for about what? About damn near a week now. I'm just now crying about the shit. I ain't had no time to even develop my feelings for this shit, folks. I just gotta keep going. Even family, friends, and all, even my family, some of them know I don't got nowhere to go, folks. Where y'all think I'm finna go? I'm 17. I just got my job back. What the fuck y'all think I'm finna do? What I'm supposed to do out here? I gotta depend on somebody till at least next year till I could get a house in my name. I can't even do that right now. I'm fucked. I hate that I had to be put in this position. Like, why I had to be born into this shit? I ain't do shit wrong to nobody. Even what they trying to say I did do, I did not do. Then the employers don't want to let you work. I'm willing to be one of the hardest working workers. Little do y'all know. Alone, folks. I'm alone, folks. I don't got nobody to talk to about shit. I can't go to nobody and talk to them about nothing, folks. Real life. Just gotta deal with this shit, folks. I just gotta deal with it, bro. And that motherfucker always got so much to say, bro. And they don't know my position, folks. They don't know my shit, folks. They don't know my position. They always got so much to say, bro. I'm doing the best I can. I'm fending for myself out here, folks. I'm only shit for 17. What the fuck can I do? But this gotta be one of the toughest times I'm going through right now, so that's why I ain't been dropping, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get back on it. But I feel like this was gonna be a good video for me to make for y'all, cause y'all know I don't care about no image, folks. I don't do this shit for no image, folks. I do this shit cause I need somebody. I know it's people who need people too. So that's why I do this shit, folks. I do this shit for y'all, bro. Y'all say what y'all want, folks. Do what y'all want to do, folks. I love everybody, bro. I hope y'all keep y'all head up. I still got mines up. I'm going through a tough time right now. But it's gonna be all right. I love everybody. I'm out.
That was tough to watch, I ain't gonna lie. He keeps saying, I'm only 17, I'm only 17, right? He only 17. I don't know about y'all, but I ain't go through that at 17. I feel the same way. I ain't gonna say I don't know how I feel. I feel like that. Like, what am I supposed to do? I don't have no options. Like bro said, he's trying to work. He's willing to work harder than everybody else. But people look at you like you a kid, you 17, like they don't really want to give you opportunities. I remember being young and people really didn't want to give me opportunities just because my age. They look at you like you lesser just because you young. And like you don't know nothing, or like you irresponsible. Sometimes you got your head on your shoulders more than your peers do. Maturity don't come from age. Maturity comes from mindset shift, really. It's people 60 still childish, you see what I'm saying? Then it's people 20, real mature. I was mature at his age though. I was mature at 16, 17. Always been an old soul, always been knowledgeable. But at the same time, you're still a kid. So what can you really do? I bet he gonna look back at this video one day and he gonna laugh at it. He said he don't know if he need to cry or laugh. He started crying. One day he gonna laugh at it though, like, man, I done really made it. This gonna put that battery in his back for him to accomplish whatever it is he set out to accomplish. Sometimes you can hold your kids' hands too long and it can cripple them and it can make them not be able to do anything on their own when you do everything for them. The fact that he gotta do everything for himself, he gonna know how to do any and everything he wanna do at an earlier age than some people. So he gonna be all right more than likely. As long as he keep his head on straight, it seems like he got a good mindset. It seems like he ain't no crash out or nothing like that. He not really a YN mentally. It don't seem like. Hopefully they, you know what I mean, they don't turn him into that. The streets don't turn him into, you know, nothing like that. He don't go down no dark path, get into something that he can't get himself out of, end up in jail, nothing like that, or just get led down the dark path or anything like that. Nah. Hopefully he stay, you know, positive and keep pushing it. Hopefully content creation take off for him or something like that. He got 57K, so I mean, I hope he in the creativity program, say jack of all trades, so he know how to do a couple things. Hopefully he be all right.
I really do feel for anybody that's young and, you know, you're going through homelessness right now, because there's a lot of different routes you can go from just being homeless. It's either good or bad. And the thing is, my family takes, you know, they be upset with me for taking a TikTok route, because I'm telling my story and I'm telling what I went through. I'm telling what's going on. And nobody likes hearing the truth. They just like, oh, don't talk about us, don't talk about us, don't talk about us. But I'm going to talk about it because y'all not going to listen to what I'm telling y'all. So no matter what, I'm going to talk about it to my platform. And, you know, whatever it does for me, it does. And the thing is, I've been reaping a lot of benefits from it no matter what. So it's like I'm going to keep sitting here doing it and also be able to inspire others and keep the people that's going through the same situation going, because no matter what, I'm going to tell my story, because this is what I want to do at the end of the day anyway. It also sucks when everybody kind of turns their back on you or just really expects something from you, but you literally in one of the worst situations. You're just trying to figure it out from where you at. And people always just frown at you for just even then being in this situation. Oh, you could be doing more because you got this going on, you got that going on, you're not doing enough, you're not doing this. How you going to tell somebody they not doing enough? You don't know what they're doing enough for anyway. Everybody should be living for themselves anyway. You can't tell.
When anybody say you're not doing this, you could be doing that, listen, it's not a cookie cutter method. Life is not the same for everybody. Everybody don't look at life the same way either. Some people look at it this way. You might look at it that way. It need to be some respect. Pick somebody's mind first before you judge them and be like, look, you could be doing this, you could be doing that. Maybe you are equipped to do that, but maybe this person is not equipped to do that. You see what I'm saying? It's been times I'll be like, man, you could be doing this. And then I had to humble myself. I'm like, maybe they're not even capable of doing the things that I do, so I can't put that on them. That's my own fault for me having expectations higher than what they have for themselves, for me wanting it for them more than they want it for themselves. Or even if they want it for themselves, maybe that's not their path. Maybe that's not their purpose. right? We all have to find our purpose. Your purpose might be building houses. So it's wrong for you to be telling somebody you could be building houses when they don't know the first step. And that's not what they're interested in. They go out, they try to build a house. They might unalive themselves. They might do it wrong and electrocute themselves or something. But you're an electrician. You see what I'm saying? It's not the same for everybody. Nobody should be judging nobody, especially the older generation, because the youngins really got it the hardest. It's spiritual warfare out here. So mentally going through the most, let alone it's hard to even get a job out here. It's way harder now than it's ever been for the past generations. Even for me, when I was 17, it's harder now than it was back then. So who am I to look at somebody 17 like, oh, you're not doing enough? Even if they in the room all day, you don't know what they doing on that internet. You think they playing video games the whole time. He's looking up a million ways to make money online. He's taking courses. That's basically going to college. He's staying educated so he can know what to do while still trying to figure it out, while still praying and asking the Most High, what should I be doing? But parents like to look at it like, oh, you should be getting a job. Did you know he put in 2,000 applications and nobody called him back? Did you know just because you had the same job for the last 20 years, it's harder than ever to get a job and people aren't getting calls back? Did you know there's something called ghost jobs and ghost listings where it looks like there's employment opportunities, but those jobs really are not hiring? They're actually firing and laying off and looking to bring AI in to replace those that are currently working at their businesses. A lot of people out the loop, they don't know none of that, but they quick to judge.
Tell somebody that they're not doing enough for what they got going on. I really truly do not believe in that, because the thing is, you never know how hard somebody going, you never know how hard somebody actually trying, no matter what. And so it just pains me that I go through this situation at times, and people just, especially my own people, frown up on me, and they talk down up on me. They're trying to just find drama within the situation, because it's not right, it's not cool. Because literally, I'm just sitting here, I'm going through a struggle right now, and if you ever been homeless, you understand this struggle. But literally, all you're gonna get is frowned on because you're telling a story, and people don't like that you're telling the truth to your story. So literally just going through this, I've really learned a lot about myself, and I'm still learning as I go. But I'm also learning that God put me on the right path anyway. He's aligning me on my path. So no matter what, it's like I'm not gonna stop doing TikTok. No matter if I get out of this, no matter if I'll still be stuck in this for a while, I'm not gonna stop TikTok. I'm not gonna stop what I want to do in my life, because I'm always pursue my dreams. Literally pushing me to rock bottom has made me realize I need to pursue my dreams no matter what tries to get in my way, no matter what, because God will want me to push or pursue my dreams. So I'm always do that, and I want to motivate everybody else. Pursue your dreams no matter what. Do what you want to do with your life no matter what, but do it in the glory of God, because God will show you the way in any way. Literally, you just gotta have faith, give yourself unto Him, and really just have your true faith when and love yourself at that too, because He literally will show you what you need to see if you pray to Him, if you really have faith unto Him. You really just take the time to show God that you see Him and that you care too, because you can't neglect the Lord, bro. And I've really been getting closer to God even as well being out here. So I tell people all the time, just keep going, bro. No matter what your situation is. Everybody got a struggle. Everybody got something going on, but just keep going, man. No matter what.
He spoke about how family, a lot of times this is how it is in the black community. Y'all know I'm black. I speak from the perspective of a black person growing up in the black community. They want to brush under the rug what happened, right? Don't get on the internet or don't tell nobody what happened or what you've been through. They look at you like you doing something wrong when you tell your story, or try to tell you your story is not accurate. When you telling them what you went through, how you gonna tell me what I went through ain't accurate? Or like he said, they mad at him for him taking it to social media because, the elders in the family or the older people in the family, they feel like family business is not meant to be told to other people and put out there. But at the end of the day, that's his story. He got the right to tell it, no matter if y'all like it or not. Really, y'all feel ashamed or some type of way. Y'all know y'all did wrong and y'all don't want nobody to know. That's what it is. So you want to brush it under the rug, or you want to act like it didn't happen because you don't want to own up to it. That's all it really be. They don't want to own up to it. They don't want to be accountable for their mishaps in life. Oh, I'm the parent. You got to respect me. At the same time, you got to respect your children as well. And fathers, they're not supposed to provoke their children to anger. The parents quick to use the scriptures, but they don't want to use that one. Ephesians 6:4, fathers, do not provoke your children to anger, but bring them up in discipline and instructions of Yahuwah. We can't pick and choose which ones we want to live by. And that's the problem. That's the problem with the older generations. They like to do that. Shout out to the ones that don't, but a lot of them like to. But listen, this is an open space for everybody to comment how they feel about what's been said throughout this video, what I said, what the people in the video have been saying as well. They're 17 years old being put out on the streets homeless while trying to figure out life. They got to figure out how they're going to have somewhere to lay their head at night and have food to eat the next day and throughout that day. I appreciate y'all for watching. Peace to my Hebrew fam. Shalom. I'll catch y'all on the next one.